Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tarik Skubal. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. On the ground right side, Rojas tosses to first, one out in the top of the first.
Batting second, center fielder.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bumps to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Freeman. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Brandon Lau, the next Pirate to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And there's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound for the Pirates, Jared Jones. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Middle outside.
Foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him. And now one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball, because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Freeman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Now this is in the air down the line. Reynolds trying to get there. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Back here in L.A., we move ahead to the top of the second now. Ryan Reynolds here. There's a line drive to left field. One up, one down. Tap foul at the plate. Triolo hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. The 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Bats up with it. No chance to get him. Safe at first easily.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Henry Davis, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Checks over to first. Back safely. 2nd inning here. No score. That's to 3rd. Muncy sends it to 1st. And there are 2 down. In the air out to center. Pajes. Long run. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. This one chopped up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
0-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Stepping in, Esmeralyn Valdez. Skubal back to work. And a foul ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The designated hitter, O'Neill Cruz.
On a line. And a couple of quick outs. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit. This one popped up. Call in and to his right, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ben Workpet.
What do you got?
Workpet checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go.
Four-seam fastball. High
The 1-0.
outside.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouled off down the right side.
Overhand curve.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Overhand curve.
Still tied at 0.
Outside.
Last of the 3rd. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Slider.
Oh, this guy's so
Middle
comfortable
inside.
hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Stays alive.
Slider. Middle inside.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the top of the 4th, digging in, Jake Mangum.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out to short. Fires to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. In the air, left field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. Lau across to score. The relay to second. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and now 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that is that. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alex Call. Steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Good job to fight that one off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here. He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Low outside.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Got him swinging for the K. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Swinging a foul straight back.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
Now quick throw to first. Back in there standing.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Slayer. Middle inside.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So the Dodgers leave 1. They trail here 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Nick Gonzalez. That one drilled left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone! A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch changeup didn't fool him in the slightest. He got the front foot down, and then he blasted it out of here. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Valdez, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. the lefty with the 0-1. Foul ball. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's O'Neill Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here comes the 0-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one lifted in the air center field. That's out number 2. Jake Mangum digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. That's the inning. Cannonball coming. And it's 2-zip. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Over to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Slayer, middle outside.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up this strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is,
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And it's second. And fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In there. Got him looking for the K.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Pajes in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Jones checks the runner. Tucker dives back in. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Lau sends it to first. Out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Brandon Lau,
Leading
the
off
next
for
to hit.
Pittsburgh, second baseman Brandon Lau.
Swing and a miss. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dreyer, the lefty, warming up as well. That one is hammered right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Paul Gervais.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Splits the plate, strike one. Taps softly to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Jared Triolo now at the plate, 1 for 2. Left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 3-run lead. First pitch swinging.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Into center. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, where we go bottom six. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Struck him out looking.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the sixth. Late with the swing there.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air to left center. Stretches out and holds it in. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
High inside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Rojas wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-2. Gets a piece, and stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Overhand curve. Low
And the
outside.
0-2.
Well,
No,
that's
that's
kind of what
low.
you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the
Four-seam
hitter
fastball.
to have the plate
High
discipline to
outside.
lay off of that pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And there's a base hit to left. And a man aboard. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants to second for one, and it's over his head.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Cruz in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a ground ball. Rojas with the throw to first. And that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Laser to the gap. Should score the run. In comes the run from third to add on. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
New arm out of the bullpen, Evan Phillips.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. That's out number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. It's 6-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
On a line, base hit. Here comes Lau. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. 2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Jared Triolo.
Yeah.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker settles under this one, and that is that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Pirates 7 and the Dodgers nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about... So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Gregory Soto.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Throw to second, save.
Sinker.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Got him. One away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So now with one away and a man at second. And the batter now, Mookie Betts.
Sinker. Low outside.
In the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. Here comes Freddie around third. He will score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Sinker. Middle outside.
The 0-1.
Inside ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Slider. Middle outside.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and there's two down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Sinker. Low outside.
And a swing and a miss there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings and misses. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Pirates 7 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in L.A., this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Cruz in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
goes down looking. So one left for Pittsburgh, and they're on top 7-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Sinker. Low inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Look at that right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And there's one away.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here. The bottom half of the 8th inning. Mangum settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Call.
Well, that's
Ball 1, no strikes.
Sinker. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 7-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Spencer Horwitz. Foul ball there. Fought off foul. Struck him out without a swing. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. 2 away. Lau at the plate.
Nope.
Center field. Pajes under this one. And that is that. It's the Pirates 7 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in LA and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Bubba Chandler gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Low inside.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Checks over to first, back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
Stays alive.
Circle change.
0-2 now. Got him. One gone here.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle. Circle change. Low middle. Four-seam
Rojas,
fastball.
the runner at
Low
first with
inside.
one gone in the inning. The next
Ball
offering
three.
misses. Ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one at triple digits.
Looked pretty
Four-seam
good as far as
fastball.
being in the strike
Middle
zone, but I'm
inside.
sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Valdez should have this one. Makes the grab.
Up next, for the
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. In there for strike one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
They're down to their final strike.
And at bat
Four-seam
like this
fastball.
is almost
Low
over
outside.
as it begins in this situation.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Middle inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And that's
Oh, that's out.
outside. Now 1 and 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him. That's the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm a rattan man, she says she want one to stay. I'm would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion.